Hello. Hello. My name is Jennifer Salmon, and I will be sharing with you my Lean PowerPoint. I use Lean to change the advising process at North Central College. I will share my screen with you now. As you can see, my screen consists of the PowerPoint and then the script that I will be reading. Let's start at the beginning. Lean Organization by Jennifer Salmon. The history of Lean started with the industrial age. According to Hensley, three important changes took place. First, if employees had specific processes for handling large machinery, they would successfully increase their output. Second, rest during the workday was vital to maintain the speed of production. And third, the moving assembly line assisted workers in the flow of processes. Then, in the 1960s, Japan implemented processes through their Toyota Production System. TPS is concerned with the beginning of Lean, which is a process of enhancing processes and eliminating waste. Hensley discussed how Toyota was responsible for enacting quality circles. Quality circles were teams of workers that were empowered to improve their processes and outputs with the support of managers. Workers could alter their job processes to eliminate waste and enhance their work situation. Finally, Lean came out of these changes. Lean is a standard process based on experiments. In the first step, managers are the ones who will implement experiments, which eliminate waste and create value. Once the value stream is chosen, the manager would measure the performance gap and select a countermeasure. The line manager then plans with their employees. They together enact the plan. They check the process and then complete the plan. Once the plan has been completed, they share the results and start again. Not every experiment will be successful. Remember, Lean is a process of approximation. These changes in the automotive industry transferred to the US through Lean in combination with Six Sigma. According to Thomas Barton Okafor, most companies use these models separately. In their case study, Thomas et al. Determined that an integrated approach enhanced organizations rather than using them in tandem. Six Sigma contributes to the DMAIC process. DMAIC stands for defining the problem, measuring the performance, analyzing the process failure, improving the system, and controlling the improvement. Lean is 5 stages. The manager identifies the customer value, measures the value stream, looks at customer demand, creates a flow, and achieves improvements. Thomas et al. Found that using Six Sigma and Lean together increased quality. The results could be transferred to other areas of waste within the organization. The organizational culture transitioned to one of continuous improvement through trusting the interactions of managers and employees through Lean Six Sigma. The project is North Central College. It is a small private institution that has 2,500 students and is a school located in the Midwest, about 45 minutes outside of Chicago. The school currently uses an advising system where professors advise the students on their classes and major trajectories. However, some majors have more students than professors to advise, so overflow students are assigned to professors outside of their majors. The reassignment has created inequity for students. Not all students have an advisor who knows the student's major. Additionally, advisors are not available to students when they have questions. As professors, they are completing other duties such as research, teaching, or presenting. This inequity caused a need for change. The Change Project is moving advising from faculty to staff advisors. Lean Six Sigma and advising. Lean Six Sigma starts with defining the problem. The problem is that the current advising system cannot fulfill all the needs of the students. To increase student satisfaction, a new advising model will be implemented. The measure of the problem is the student satisfaction surveys. Students who do not have professors in their majors have determined that they are at a disadvantage over their peers. Students with professor advisors who are busy with research or teaching are not available when students have questions. The analysis phase allowed for a brainstorming session with staff, faculty, and students on what is going well and what is not to decide how to improve the process. By allowing everyone to have a voice, they will buy into the new process. The improvement will be to hire staff advisors and train them to advise any students. Students will now have access to a knowledgeable advisor available at any time. The final phase is to maintain the change by putting resources into staff advisors. The advisors will be implemented through standardizing systems of operation. Value streams were mapped once advisors were implemented. They will work towards productivity and enhancing customer demand. The system eliminated waste. Students no longer wasted their time with unknowledgeable and unavailable advisors. Faculty will be able to put their advising time into other activities, such as teaching and researching. The process of Lean can create organizational engagement because every member is involved. In this process, everyone has an important role, from the student to the administration, that empowered leaders. The manager of advising to engage the new advisors through their team members to assist students. Further, Debaya Una and confidence will empower their leadership and student-centered. As the process of human resource development new advisors, it would be important to use the model of the person in the rock. To be able to manage the move from faculty to staff and resource managers would need to use the combination of human resource development theories to maintain change. One theory that relationships and interactions of HRD professionals would use systems theory to determine what inputs will be necessary to get desired outputs. To change to staff advisors, the inputs would need to be graduating. Swanson and Holden stated, HRD is a process for developing and unleashing expertise for the purpose of improving individual, team, work processes, and organizational system performance. They believe that organizational change was the work of everyone. Anyone in the organization can use their expertise to enhance the customer experience and reduce wasteful actions. Ju determined that to implement change, training programs with feedback. Feedback allowed employees to learn from approximations to reduce errors. Employee training decisions would need to be filtered through ethical applications to increase employee effectiveness. When HRD professionals have the belief that every employee has the same value, resistance will occur. To reduce resistance, HRD professionals will need to use psychological theories to understand why employees feel resistance to the process and how to decrease it. To reduce resistance, HRD professionals would need interrelated to change behavior over time. They also need to consider the length of sentence and use leverage to reduce resistance. And this is the advisors to staff advisors would occur. These are my pages of references. This is the first page. This is the second page. And this is the third page. Thank you. I will stop sharing my screen. And I will stop recording.